That day was a 233-kilometer ride. The longest I'd ever done before that was approximately 160, the longest ride of my entire life. By about the 8th or 9th hour into the ride, as we were heading into Charlottetown, the temperatures were getting worse. We were starting to get drizzle, and my body started to give out. We finally got to the hotel room. I was completely shattered. I'd never felt that level of exhaustion before, but as the night wore on, I went into these full body cramps, and I was yelling out like a wounded animal, and I was asking to be taken to the hospital. For some reason, I thought I needed medical intervention.
Although nobody likes hospitals, he has an absolute massive dislike for them. So for him to say that that's what he wanted to do terrified me, actually. And in the morning, he seemed to be better and hydrated and ready for the next day. But that was not to be the end of his painful first several days.
I knew in my mind that this was day one, and I had another 99 days of this to go, and I started to not only doubt that I wasn't going to be able to continue, but I was almost at the point where I knew I couldn't continue. And I started to contemplate quitting. My worst fears were coming true. And I was pretty scared and didn't think I'd be able to finish. It's like you have the worst kept secret in Canada. It's like I'm an imposter. I shouldn't be out here. And to have that realization on the third, fourth day, yeah, it was a horrible feeling. I was already starting to write the excuses, what I was going to tell people, what I was going to tell my friends, my family, the charity, my sponsors. I was writing it in my head to make it sound acceptable.
And it was clear by what he was posting that other people were seeing it. Our title sponsor and friend Lyle Best actually sent me a text message. I'm watching the daily vids from Matt, and he is looking tired and a bit depressed early on. Tell him he needs to call me daily.
And that hit home for me because I actually thought I was trying to be positive on social media, but he asked me a simple question, which was, whose name's on that van? I had people who put their trust in me that were going to benefit from this. All these things coming together contributed to a simple decision that I had to make, and that was, do I quit? Or do I get back on that bike and go one more day? And for 99 days, the decision was yes. I don't know, I don't know how close I would have gotten. I sometimes think, and sometimes the answer worries me. Would I have been that person that quit? But the good news is that when you punch through that, every day you punch through it and you get one day further into the ride, you just realize how tough you can be. We just need the right community around us to help us tap into it. And around me, as I cycled across Canada, was an entire team. That's what Lyle reminded me.